Alrighty guys, what is up? My name is Nick and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin. Here we stand at the front of the town and we just arrived, so I'm super excited. We got a lot of exploring to do and we're gonna go check out the crime scene first off. Now I want to apologize, there hasn't been a Divinity episode in like the past 2 days and that is mainly due to my stupidity. So I accidentally deleted episode 2, so I had to re-upload it, and I can't believe how it happened. So I was uploading episode 3 and YouTube was taking forever. I mean, it was taking forever. It usually takes about 10 to 15 minutes to upload these episodes, but this time it took like 400 minutes, and I was like, alright, I'm gonna just cancel it. So I was going through my video manager after I canceled it like twice now because it did it 2 times in a row, and I accidentally deleted the wrong episode because they're so closely labeled the same, because the start of all my like series starts out the same and then it changes near the end. So if I'm just scrolling and I'm not paying attention, I can accidentally click the wrong one, and before I know, I checked off the boxes and then I deleted them. So that's what happened there, and here we go. Mendius. We are the source hunters, and it is a pleasure to meet you two, sir. Alright. So let's see what this guy has to say. He's talking about fate, and he's lucky to meet us, I guess. And who are you, even though we know your name, because it says it up in the top left. So
well, I'll tell you what it used to be.
It's a man of medicine. But what does a man of medicine do but mend? What has first been broken? I saved lives to be sure, but today I changed them. So I don't know why I'm reading over it. I don't know if I should read over it. I feel like if I read over it, it'd give more personality to the voices, and the commentary wouldn't be so dry if I just like sat there. That was one of the things that I was going through and like debating over doing, is whether or not I should maybe turn off the character dialogue and then I would just read it myself. Let me know down below if you'd like to see that. If not, or if so, comment, and if not, I'll leave it as it is and I'll just let it play out. So what opportunity you mentioned?
Not merely an opportunity. It is a
once in a lifetime chance.
To become better.
The full
extent of the
we are going to become the president of Sicily.
Each and every one of us. So first of all,
do I like adventure? Of course I do. How could someone in my profession not?
Of course I do. How could someone in my profession not?
Quite right. Adventure is what we live for. So like, when I was a kid, I always liked to do adventures, even though like I didn't do many of them, but like go outside and play like G.I. Joes with my best friend. But like quite right. Adventure is what we live for. If you're going to claim yourself as a source hunter,
right.
Mine as well.
Adventure is what we live.
See here, you and I share the same passion. I never doubted it for a moment. The thrill of walking the unbeaten path, the rush of finding yourself in a goblin ambush, knowing you'll prevail nonetheless.
What if we don't prevail, though?
Too bad your line of work comes with such measly recompense.
Absolutely.
Am I right? The wage of a mere soldier. Now,
Yo, he's hating on my boys in the army.
Tell me truthfully, don't you sometimes wish you could...
Well, I can't say that I haven't. Let's be honest. Who wouldn't want more money?
Well, I can't say that I haven't.
Yes, some extra gold.
Indeed. Indeed, gold is always welcome. And among the fabulous 5,
The fabulous 5.
As water does to the sea.
That reminds me of like, I don't know, it reminds me of something to do with Pokemon. I don't know why. Oh no, it's the Elite 4. Close enough. The fabulous 5. So it there's 5 of them I'm going to assume.
Even so, my friend, matters of a pecuniary nature aside, what is life without variety? Without spice? To be a source hunter must get frightfully dreary sometimes. Am I right?
No doubt.
All those orders. Investigate this, retrieve that. And at the end of the day, what do you have to show for it? Wouldn't you prefer to call your own shots? Be your own boss?
Well, I mean, I am playing an RPG game. I don't have to do any of this crap you're telling me to do. I can go run off and be free in the wild. I think this game's being dictated by some outside source, like the programmers who made it. So if I wanted to continue past a certain point, so I mean, I guess I'm really not being told what to do. It's more like being forced, because I don't really have a choice, do I? Because I can only get so far doing my own thing. But then it's gonna get to a point where I can't do that anymore. So I guess we're gonna have to continue. It's better to lead than follow, that much is true.
It's better to lead than
Better
to
to be
follow,
served
that
than
much
to
is
serve,
true.
I concur. No, wait, what? Better to be served than... Oh, I read that completely wrong. I was like, wait, really? You'd rather serve someone than be served? I was confused.
Better to be served than to serve.
Why does she speak her dialogue?
Well spoken. Well said indeed.
Well said indeed. Life's too short.
Too short to spend
Short,
it doing
shirt,
someone else's
shirt.
bidding. Am I right? Of course I am. And I could help you attain the dream. Enact the change you deserve.
So the one thing about these dialogues is that by like having them play out, some of them are pretty slow, and like this guy, he's a pretty slow reader. He's not fast at all, so we could be waiting here for a while. I don't know how long this dialogue is gonna go on for.
Why, fate has put me right by the door to the King Crab, so that
The King Crab, King Crab Inn. What a marvelous place. Marvelous.
The invitation to join is yours. Grab it.
You're not worried about the undead out and about?
They call
The undead a problem, my friend.
But those who know the ways of
The fabulous five
see
see no problems
They
with it.
see
Opportunities.
An enterprising spirit can wrench riches from cold
Tell me more about the fabulous five.
How I enjoy simply saying the words that describe
Fabulous.
the most
Oh, you can
illustrious
scroll
and
through the text. There is so much
celebrated
dialogue here.
Adventurers Guild in Riverlong. Our mission
Imagine
to
having the
better
job
world,
of having to write
our
out all the
mantra,
dialogue.
to
Dear
better
lord.
ourselves
I mean,
as we
it
do
can't be
so,
that bad, but like,
to
it's probably
realize our
equivalent to writing
dreams
like a
and
Harry
cleanse
Potter
our
novel. Like, it's
souls.
lengthy. Our mantra, I
You'd like
didn't pay
nothing
attention to
more
any of
to
what he just
this,
said, so.
wouldn't you? Of course you would. And you can. If you
I don't really
still have
care, so we're just gonna
questions.
enlist.
Of course.
Sign the
All
waiver,
we
and
need
just
is
like that
sign
snap, you're
this
part of the
waiver.
family. All I need is your
Just like that
lovely little
snap,
autograph.
you're
What do you say?
part of the
Join a guild, better the world, earn a lot of gold. Yes, count me in.
Join a guild. Better the world.
Oh, he does
Earn
speak.
a lot of gold.
And
Yes,
me, may
count
all the
me
riches in the
And
world be
me,
ours.
may all the riches in the world be ours.
And may let all the riches in the world be ours. Shut up.
marvelous, magnificent. Oh, but what am I saying? Fabulous is the word. You may
Fabulous.
not realize
As
it,
yet, but our
your
fortunes, your very
fortunes,
life is about to
your
change for the
very
better, so let
life
us
is
not
about to
dilly-dally to
change for the
business. Your
better.
first assignment is ready
So
and
let
waiting
us
if you're
not
ready and willing.
dilly-dally. To business.
Uh,
Your first assignment is ready and
I met some
waiting.
sailors looking for a
You're
job.
ready and
Perhaps they could
willing.
join the fellowship.
You found new recruits
Oh,
already.
that's awesome.
Efficient. Proactive.
Send them to me and I'll
Oh,
sign
I
them up,
like
and then
that.
of course, since
Send
they're
them to
your
me and
recruits,
I'll
you'll get a
sign
share
them
of
up.
every assignment they
And of
complete.
course,
Isn't that
since
just
they're your recruits,
fabulous?
you'll get a share of
About
them.
my
It's a
assignment, it's pretty straightforward task. Now in this town dwells a wizard, Aru, his name. Alright, so this is great, because I have to go speak to this guy anyway, so if I can kill two birds with one stone, it's pretty good. Get 2 quests done.
Over faith and all that. Not fabulous.
Fabulous.
Material, him. His experimental weapons may keep a couple of skeletons away from the city, but many of his other researches failed, malfunctioned with tragic consequences.
Maybe Aru is
One of
the
them was a
murderer
big
of
lumbering
Counselor Jake
apparatus,
then,
a
if his
frightful
research is
automaton
failed.
shaped like a giant made of steel. It was supposed to crush the undead by the dozens, piloted as it was by a trained legionnaire. But you can guess what happened. Did it become sentient? Was it cursed? Whatever the cause, the thing relieved itself of its pilot and headed north towards a network of caves. Now ask yourself, what if it comes back? It could smash
Oh
the city
boy.
walls and claim 100 lives.
I have to
before
go
being
kill like this
subdued.
mech robot thing.
Luckily, there
That's
are
gonna be
those
fun.
in this world who belong to the
Fabulous Five.
The braves who eat such monstrosities for breakfast.
I am so hungry,
Go,
speaking
my
of breakfast, and it is like
Find this wizard's
12:50, so I'm not going to
abomination
eat
and
before
claim
going to
your
be
just
bed.
reward
Going to
from
be
Mayor
bed.
Cecil
Before
in the
going to be
name of
bed.
our hallowed guild.
I just said it again. I hope you didn't hear my
Easy
stomach just rumble, because I did. So I'm gonna take my leave. I don't really want to know more about you. Let's go talk to those sailors though. Get them a job at the Fabulous Five here in Cecile.
No one's around. You wouldn't raise a fuss if I borrowed one of these fish, would you?
Borrow indeed. I'll sooner meet a cat wizard than see that merchant repaid.
What?
Come now, I'll be good for it, I swear.
Tell me about
My
yourself.
story's tired by now. I was happy enough, prosperous enough, before these lean times around Sicile began. Still, that doesn't waive a man's need to eat, you know.
Are you in the habit of
I never
stealing?
would have dreamt of resorting to petty theft during better times. But what choice have I got now? If it's steal or starve, I'll choose steal.
Well, this is going to be
So what do you think?
interesting.
Should
Should I snag a fish? Everyone needs a hand now and then. Take the fish, and none of but us will be the wiser.
Everyone needs a hand now and then. Take the fish, and none but us will be the wiser.
If this man's being truthful, I think
True
we should
enough.
let him take the fish.
Without a bit of
Because
charity
everyone
now
does
and then,
need
the
to
world
eat.
would be a far
And
cooler place.
if you don't, then you're gonna die because you kind of need food.
That's the spirit.
Hopefully you can't hear
Or
my
should I
computer,
say,
but it's
the soul.
it's going pretty crazy. That's the spirit, or should I say the soul? It's like my fans are overheating, although I only have like 2 things running in the background. Hold up. No wonder why. Of course I'm doing an update. Let's see. Can I turn this off? Turn it off. Close.
Day on the market, it seems.
Maybe I can't close it. Oh well. I'm gonna just
Oh, I paid for it.
the sound and the
merchant just left, but I paid.
what do I use? Audacity. That's what I use. I can edit out the fan, hopefully. But I paid. I paid before. Continue.
You were a witness to
You were
this
the
event,
tell me what
Tell me
happened.
what-
This man is telling the truth. He paid for that fish fair and swear I'm surprised his pantaloons haven't caught fire yet, the damned liar. Let's give this guy a break. Give him the fish.
This man is telling the truth. He paid for
Quite
that
so I
fish.
saw him
Quite
pay the
so.
merchant.
I saw him.
I can't thank you enough for your discretion.
Well, sorry to have bothered you then, sir. Carry on.
Alright, I'm happy we could help that guy out. Everyone needs a hand now and again, and if someone's down, you gotta be willing to help them out. That's true for life, you know? Someone needs a helping hand, give them that helping hand, don't put them down anymore. And pick them up, get them back on their feet. So, to the sailors we go. And let's, you know, we're doing a lot of good deeds today. We helped that guy out, get some food. Now we're gonna go help these sailors get themselves a job because their ship sunk by the orcs which attacked. And, they're out of work because they were fishermen or some kind of, merchants of the sea. Who am I playing as? Am I playing as Scarlet? I don't want to be playing as Scarlet. She's not my main. This guy's my main. So, here we go. You know, I really want to cross that rope, but I feel like, I don't know, once I get a bunch more bows and stuff, I'll start wearing it down. Alright, let's talk to Lewis.
Have you found us a job yet? We'll take anything.
About
really.
finding work.
The Fabulous Five, eh? That sounds like just the right opportunity for
Achievement
3
unlocked.
brawny
The world needs
buccaneers like
guts.
us. We'll go right away. Thanks.
Awesome. So we just got ourselves an achievement. That's we're 2% done with the achievements. We now have 20 gamer score. We'll go right away. Thanks. Alright, so I'm feeling pretty good. We did a really good deed for these guys, and let's go see what's next. Actually, let's go explore inside the inn, maybe. Hold on, let's check our map here. So we have the crime scene, we have Esmeralda, Captain Arias, Legion headquarters. Crime scene is the closest, so we'll check that out. The strange cave is out behind these walls, so we're gonna leave that one for a while until we're around like level 5 or so. So that's gonna be some time, but let's head back up to the inn, and we'll see what we can do there. That's the portal. We've discovered a couple portals so far, so we can go around to a couple places if we need to. We haven't been in any combat, but I have a feeling we won't be for a while, because what was I going to say? Because we have a lot of talking to do with people in this town. We have to talk to the counselor, or no, counselor's dead. We have to talk to all the suspects, and we have to talk to Aru, and then pretty sure there's might be 1 or 2 other people. How do we get into this place? This map is kind of confusing, because unfortunately there's like ways around places, but like you have to go all the way around to get up the stairs. Like here, you can climb up from the other side because there's walls blocking it off. And let's into the King Crab's Inn. All right, do we want to talk to these people?
I'll tell you, it sure does me good to set eyes on another of our order.
Oh, are these people of the Fabulous Five?
Give Captain Wartruce my regards next time you see him.
Who did you say you were? I don't recognize you from the academy.
Trained up in Academy North, after all. We don't cross paths with you Westers all that often.
So we're on the west coast.
Medora's the name.
Medora.
Retired, or so the order keeps trying to tell me, but never out of commission.
Oh, so this
My hand to
lady is
your
old.
cause and my sword at your side.
Alright, Grandma. Oh, so she's a source hunter too. No way.
Heavens, hornets. That's quite a story.
Maybe she can teach us some
Come to think of it,
tricks.
one that I can
She's been in the business for quite some time. Maybe earn a couple more gold
see, I'm
with
here
our pay.
well, let's call it a loan from a town to the north of here.
Hunter's Edge.
by name.
Maybe we'll be there soon, or go there soon, I should say. Maybe not. Who knows?
There's been an attack.
I have no idea how big this map is.
Orcs.
It seems pretty big. I don't know if
The
this
mill
is
savages either.
the
The ones who've taken dark magic
only
to
city,
new
but
heights.
this city's pretty huge from what I remember. But one who's taken dark magic to new
What they
heights.
want in Hunter's Edge, I can't say. But it's my responsibility to send them packing. Preferably with their horns in their suitcases and a knee-knocking fear of ever crossing. I came south seeking the Legion's help.
Alright, so
Only to
she's
find
looking for
time
help
here
from
in
the
South
army.
Seal.
But they don't have
a
anyone
spare
to send
soldier
to help.
northward, and even in my finest form.
Orcs attacked your
By the
village. How
skin
did
of
you
my
manage to
teeth,
escape?
comrade. The savages were rounding up villagers.
So I guess we're gonna
One
have to go save a
activated
village
trick
too.
wire on our village
So we're
wizard's
picking up
body.
quests left and right, which is gonna be great because we're gonna be busy
That particular
for
wizard has a penchant
the
for
rest
things
of our
that go
lives.
boom in the night. I managed to wrench free of my captor's grip and flee toward the forest. He pursued me for miles, but I'd lost him before I made it into the Sicil hinterlands.
What's your next
Well,
plan of
comrade,
attack?
I hadn't thought of it till you tapped my shoulder just now. But perhaps that's where you
Well,
come in.
of course you need our help
I
too,
need a
just like everybody
contingent
else in
I
this
can
city.
trust if I'm to take back the town. And the way I see it, you could use reinforcements here in town. I've
Yep.
been scouting Sicil for some time now, and I believe I've sussed out sufficient intel to help solve the murder of the counselor. With our minds and swords in tandem, we'll make short work of the perpetrator.
Maybe if I talked to her first before I got the job offer from the other guy, I could have sent them to her so we could get more men. Maybe not though. You help us here in Sicily and we help you take back your home village thereafter.
Well, you know the old expression.
Two's a tea party? Never heard of that
three's an
expression.
invasion. I know this place like the back
That's
of my
probably the
hand by
worst
now.
expression
The
I've ever
forest up
heard.
north will be short work for a trained-up trio of sauce hunters.
Alright, we're gonna skip through some of the dialogue because it's taking a while. And Fatan, A fantastic plan with 3 Source Hunters working in tandem will put an end to all the evils bent against this fair land.
A fantastic plan. With 3
Another Source Hunter on the
Hunters
team will
working
make
in
us all the
tandem,
more
we'll put an
formidable
end to
against this
all the
wicked
evils
magic.
bent
Welcome
against
aboard,
this fair
Medora.
Another Source Hunter on the team will make us all the more formidable against this.
That's
Alright.
the spirit.
Oh,
Listen closely now. Do you hear it?
so she is a party member now. So we're going to have 3 people in our party. She's a swordsman though, and swordsmen are good. However, I'd like to get a mage because she has a similar moveset to my main guy, Grumpy Eskimo. This is all stealing, right? Yeah. Let's see. What do you know about Jake's murder, Duke of Ferrell?
I won't posture and say that the Counselor and I were anything near allies, but I truly never wish the man harm.
Tell me about yourself.
I am the Duke of Ferrell.
Alright, so he's just a Duke and blah 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 blah. You're boring. Who are you? Unsinkable Sam. Okay, so we need the skill Pet Pal to talk to pets.
A source hunter. I'd like to report some dark.
Were you
magic.
here the
I think
night
I
of Jake's
wanted the
murder?
last folks to hear him alive. That awful scream has been ringing in my
Alright,
skull. That's the question, isn't it? What exactly did happen? We all thought it was Esmeralda who checked into that room, and the Duke. that
So
followed her
people
in.
suspect it to be Esmeralda.
I was washing
Dun
up
dun
and
dun,
nodding
the
the
plot
last of the
thickens. So we're gonna have to go check out her
when a
house,
cloaked woman
and we'll
rushed
probably
in
do that
right past
next.
me. I never got a good look at her. Damn my eyes. But I figured the way she disappeared, that she was visiting one of the lodges.
Alright,
Looking for the
continue.
perpetrators, I was rinsing bottles in the back when the terrible deed took place and saw nothing more. I'm not proud to say I ducked under the counter and damn well stayed there till I heard Ivad fling that door open. But I was paralyzed with
So
fright.
you're the waitress
Been at
around
the
here?
King Crab nearly 10 years now.
10 years
personally.
now.
Seen every
Wow.
character you can imagine.
So you must have been there
Bums,
since you were just a
wizards,
fetus,
passed
'cause you
through
seem
these
pretty
doors
young.
for pints and a place to rest.
I'll take my leave. Peace out, homie. I don't want to talk to all these people. There's way too many
What
people.
tall as an elf, strong as an orc, and
Continue.
my word, what passion burns from your eyes. Please forgive my being forward, but
You've been searching for
that
someone? I have for no lifetime, it seems. I'm sure you must know what I mean, like existence
I'm
itself
sure
like
you
a...
must know what I mean.
Oh, are we gonna get married?
Like existence itself lacked a significant component, I believe I have found that component, that body, that
Ooh,
spirit
it's getting
within you,
heated.
Source Hunter. Come, if ever we are to be united, we must truly... Yes, you must join the Fabulous Five right away. So
I love
you've
the
done
Fabulous Five, so you joined up?
You've I can finally offer you
Oh.
our finest adventuring equipment at fantastic in-house rates.
Oh, so I have
But
to
must
pay
be
you.
thrilled to find yourself a member of a team so
About my
admirably
first
tasked with
assignment.
taking out that
Da
crazy
da da da
robot
da.
in the
Northern
cave.
Cabin. I'm sure you'd like to equip
I'm
yourself.
sure you'd like to equip yourself with the
Let's
finest
see what
possible accoutrement, wouldn't
you
Come,
have the
I have
finest
everything
wares,
you need.
but all you sell is shears, thread, and have 13 gold. Are you serious? What kind of merchant are you? Peace. Like, don't even talk to me. Don't even look at me. Don't you want to venture forth hand in hand like you said? No, I'm done with you. I'm leaving. Get you. Pretty sure Alistar over here.
I've run out of signed handkerchiefs. And Alistair key ring.
Let's see.
In any case,
This guy has more than she does. Avatar, Poison Scroll. You know, we're not gonna buy anything. I'm sorry. Yeah, nah. Alright, we're just gonna take our leave. We'll talk to everybody eventually. I might do that off camera just because there's a lot of people to talk to, and then I'll do a sum up in the next episode or something like that.
How did you know? Please, you've been sent after Ahu's insane robot, I understand. Do you imagine that while you're busy being crushed by that abomination, I'll manage to get through a whole drink?
Alright, so this guy is kind of a jerk. He doesn't really care. Let's see what's in here. Can we open this? Francis.
Traveler. And may the immaculate conduit's myriad blessings comfort and
So this guy's like a priest, it looks like. He's wearing some kind of like robes and stuff. What revelation do you mean exactly?
heard? Oh, what fortune that I may share the goddess's salvation with one who has, as yet, been lost. Steel yourself, friend, for your mortal spirit could be forever transformed from this moment forth. The conduit, our link to the goddess herself, has given us a special gift.
And this gift is
by following her
these
instructions
nuts.
and becoming initiated into the one way, we can each of us live on for a span greater than the number of stars that twinkle within
Tell me more about this conduit.
Came from on high to we mortals and showed us the path to the
goddess where all living souls are naturally inclined. She showed us that injury and malady need not mark the end of life, but that through her methods we could ascend to greater life in service of the goddess. What do you mean by the one way? Ah, for the hollowed information you must seek an immaculate chapel. Go north, friend, through the forest and into the town of Silverglen, where all may be revealed. Alright, so there is another town, so that's going to be pretty awesome once we get there later on. We're going to have to stick around here, though, for a while, because there is just so much to do. Alright, so we're going to try and get into this crime scene room here.
Greetings, Source Hunter. I don't mean to hinder your investigation, but I can't open this door for anyone who...
Alright, so we can't get in there yet. We have to get approval from Counselor Jake. But I think there's something upstairs that we can go look at. So let's do that. And use. Alright, let's see what's up here. Because, from what I can tell, there's a notification. You. Alright, so that guy doesn't talk at all, I guess. No, maybe not up here. All this stuff is stealing, so not gonna do that. Go downstairs. There's something like right. Citizen. I'll take my leave. This guy.
Just the person, so
Can you tell me about the Fabulous Five? Who are
How
you?
curious of you to show interest in a lonesome stranger at the bar. Let me answer by saying that who I am. You've been sent after our...
Alright, that's not who I need to talk to either. Alright, so we're going to leave here for now, I guess, and we'll come back at a later time once we have more information on the murder. So I'm going to end the episode here, guys. I know we haven't been progressing much, but I'm trying to keep these episodes somewhat short so you can digest them in manageable chunks, and then I'm going to try and do one every couple of days. So this is going to be a long Let's Play, and it's going to span out for probably a few months or so, but I'm going to enjoy this game and try and get everything done. So we'll try and do all the quests and such. So I will see you guys next time, and until then, have a great one as always.